So for me, Radiohead is one of them for sure. I started playing music because of Bob Dylan, so that's one for sure. And I think Delia Derbyshire. She's the early electronica. Yeah, early electronica's really hit me really hard, especially for this project.
Thinker, Radiohead. It's been an inspiration for a while. Velvet Underground. That's inspired everyone.
Jake?
Yeah, okay, so mine are, I mean, as of now, it's Animal Collective, Broadcast, even though I'm still getting more into them. And I know Juan is a new one. I used to like Pink Floyd a lot and Zeppelin a lot, and I got over them. But yeah.
Juana Molina for all of us.
Yeah,
for
Juan
sure.
Molina for all of us.
She's a new.
Broadcast for all
And
of
Broadcast.
us.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, as Ghostflower? Well, the first one we played at 2 End when we had a bassist and a drummer, and we got kicked out because we were alley drinking, and we took our drink in. Maybe that's not good to say on camera. But anyways, and then the first time we played with Jake was some festival someone asked us to play, and it was just Leaf and I, and we didn't know whether we could do it without a drummer or a bassist, but we were doing some electronic things with Jake anyway, so we tried it out and it seemed to be working, so we kind of just kept going with this version of Ghostflower. For me, the Palomino Blonde launch in that warehouse was really fun. There was good vibes there, and we played this random house show in this where was it? It was a trailer park, and that was a punk trailer park house show, and it was awesome. That was fun. That's for me. I don't know you guys.
Yeah, I thought the trailer park one was actually pretty cool too, now that I think about it.
Very random.
We also played at the Floyd in Miami, and that was cool.
Good sound.
Yeah. Great venue.
Good people. Leaf.
Yeah, I did like that punk show. Churchill's has been pretty welcoming. Young God Records.
For sure. Invada would be another good one. I like their whole vision and their style. It's something along our alley.
I know
I
nothing
think-
about records. So
Right,
those
Jake
record companies.
he's an artist. Doesn't worry about the money. Fair beer.
I actually hate beer. I actually hate beer, but I mean, if I were to pick one, God, what's considered a beer though? Like,
What is a beer?
yeah, like, like what is an
We're
actual
very well
beer?
That's a very good
You.
philosophical question.
Yeah,
It's a very deep one. What is beer?
I don't mind Yinglings too much, I guess. But then again, I don't drink beer that much.
My favorite beer is a really, really dark beer. dark British beer. Like the first beer I ever got was Guinness. I ever drank, and the first liquor I ever had in my body was Guinness, and it's kind of stuck with me.
Do beer.
Leaf doesn't do beer.
Yeah, she only does hard.
Too many calories.
Yeah, just hard whiskey, really.
Hard whiskey. That's yeah.
So
We're
no, it's not like she doesn't drink
I've taken to vodka.
vodka.
Ice with some
Vodka.
lime.
Vodka straight.
No, on ice with lime.
Oh, nice with wine.
Vodka straight.
Yeah, that's been my cup of vodka lately.
Straight.
This show isn't around anymore, but Craig Ferguson.
Fuck yeah, Ferguson.
If Craig Ferguson was still out, like I would jump on that so hard. He was my favorite. Just
He was
the whole
great.
thing. That would be my pick.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen too much Craig Ferguson, but I used to like Stephen Colbert a lot when he had his own show. He doesn't have it. He has a different show now, but I think his Comedy Central one was better. I would love to play that one. Because I think it was either him or maybe Jon Stewart, I'm thinking of, but one of them had some people on to play sometimes.
Oh,
Chocolate
starting
dick.
off with the hard questions.
I know.
Oh,
like,
what's that chocolate that we got? There's this
oh,
chocolate that's really good.
Human
Human
element.
Hue. It's like Hue or Human or something like that. That's my favorite right now.
That's great.
Yeah, I like chocolate a
Do
lot.
cookies count? Because
It's not candy.
pillow cookies.
That's not okay.
It's not like
Oh.
it's a bakery item.
What about that bakeries?
Yeah, but that Human chocolate,
Man.
it's pretty good.
I like Ferrero Rocher. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ferrero
Oh,
Rocher.
no.
Yeah.
The
It's like Christmas
The
chocolate.
coconut ones, though.
Maybe
I
coconut.
love those.
Coconut. Can't say coconut.
That's a tough one. Oof. A million years ago. No, it's been like
15?
No, it's been like 4 years, but it's been yeah, it's been about 4 years, and yeah, I contacted Leaf through Bandmix. She didn't message me for like 4 or 5 months.
That's like
And then-
pre-Ghostflower.
Oh, that was
That's
pre-Ghostflower.
Prehistoric times.
Yeah, sorry, I went too far. But yeah, Ghostflower's been about 4 years.
Post several lineup band things where we just like fucked around and like we're discussing the concept and suddenly it was like becoming more coherent
Yeah, we're still trying to figure it out.
and the name came about at the same time. And you can
Oof, that's a tough one.
I like Reservoir Dogs a lot. That was one of my favorites. Still is one of my favorites. I mean, there's also like other movies like Interstellar, it's modern or something like that. I think they're great movies, but I think Reservoir Dogs holds it to this day just because the dialogue is very strong. I think a lot of movies need really strong dialogue. More than just action, and it's basically a movie that's supposed to be about a bank heist or like a robbery, but they don't even show the robbery. So it's like, I don't know, it's a very interesting concept how it's done and executed.
Yeah, this might be very bro-ish, but I love Fight Club a lot. It kind of reaches into my feral inner being or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. And Lynch as a director overall. You know, hard to choose. David Lynch, but
just as like a nostalgic thing, like a comfort thing, I'm gonna say Breakfast at Tiffany's, but
oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know if it's my favorite film, but I have watched it about 1,000 times, so that does
I think
something.
that's.
I feel
that
like
might be
I
your-
met Leaf at Breakfast at Tiffany's. Yeah, that's where I met Leaf.
It's comforting. I don't know why.
Miami. Miami, Florida.
305.
305, dale. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's like
Leaf,
South
Leaf as
Beach.
well. Yeah, I'm the only immigrant here. I was born in Colombia.
Yeah. I'm 22, almost 23.
I'm 346.
Yeah, just about. I'm 26.
No, you're 356.
Yeah. Now I'm 26. Leaf.
25.
356.
Jake's the baby.
Yeah.
Jake's the baby of the band.
I'm the child.
Well, I met Leaf through Band Mix, so used to do Band Mix.
No.
It kind of worked.
No, that was like an off chance, really.
Well, yeah, it's always an off chance, but I messaged her about, yeah, trying to start something, but she didn't message me back until like 4 or 5 months. I don't know why, she has her reasons, but it worked out. I really liked the music she was making, and she kind of inspired me to start making some more things, some different things that kind of evolved into Ghostflower.
You were doing your psych thing when I met you. Low-key kind of sounded like Thurston Moore, but you didn't even like Sonic Youth.
Yeah, I didn't like Simon. Yeah, right. Not
It's
done.
like, but you sound like it though.
Yeah, and then we met Jake through the band members that we got a little later on, bassist and drummer.
They were actually my band members?
Yeah, they were in Purple Sun.
Daft Punk.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of like just like them in general.
It's not that guilty for you.
No, they're pretty fucking.
Just like it.
Yeah.
I like ABBA a lot. They give me that nostalgic kind of magical feeling, and of like, I don't know, beauty and grandeur. I don't know. It's yeah. ABBA.
Creed.
That's
Where
a-
the homes.
That's a heavy one. Leaf.
Whoa. A lot of I don't know, like mid 2000s indie pop, like Kate Nash.
That's not
I was
too
a
guilty.
big Kate Nash fan, and I still like listen to it nostalgically sometimes. Yeah.
I forgot Lana Del Rey too.
No.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. She has some good shit.
I didn't take any art classes. I mean, I didn't take any music classes. I didn't start playing music until the last years of high school, like the last year of high school when I was a senior. I started playing music really late. I started painting and drawing when I was really little, and I got into magnet art and stuff. But then I got really into skateboarding, and I just quit everything and started doing skateboarding. And then from skateboarding came music, and blossomed into this thing.
I was into painting, so visual arts.
Yeah.
I mean, in high school I had no art classes. I think maybe like drawing, but nothing with music. I only did music in college for a bit. In middle school, I think is where I did the most music because my school was weird. It had like an ensemble, but for rock bands. So it was like literally like you get kids in there and they play bass, guitar, drums, and that was cool. But wait, was it a little girl or no? It looked like a little
Yeah.
girl?
Yeah, that is Jeannie Wiley. She's like a kind of feral, because she had like an abusive father who locked her up in a room and strapped her to a chair in the dark, only fed her and really didn't interact with her, so she didn't learn to talk or communicate or didn't
It's
get
really
any
dark.
affection or anything. And then when they were discovered what was going on with her, she was taken in for like psychoanalysis, and she's sort of like kind of like a case study, you know, and
Very, very rare case study.
I mean, yeah, because like obviously, like it's the kind of thing. It's like a happenstance thing, you know. You can't put people through this kind of thing. You just study it when you get the chance. So the sad part is that once the science lost interest in her, she just kind of went back to the word, and then got handed back to her mother, who turned a blind eye to the whole situation for a long time, and kind of just gave up on her when she actually showed promise, optimism in life, and was like learning to talk and everything. So
Yeah, but the reason we put it in our EP is because we're very interested in the psychology of. I mean, it goes from our psychology and you know, sociology, but it's very interesting to us, and the music is part of. We you know we try to put ourselves into that kind
I'm
of.
just
Well, Leaf is very
heavily
into it.
interested in science and researching, putting more funding in research for mental disorders, and because I mean honestly, like a lot of our problems is because we don't understand the brain very well, so it's sort of like a light to mental illness. Oh man.
That's all, Andre. You can do that, Andre.
Well, okay, drum machine. We have the David Smith Tempest drum machine. We have the Roland Pad SPDX for the drum machine samples. We have a Moog Sub 37 for synth. We have a Korg Mini Log for polysynth. I have a Nash Telecaster for guitar. Vox AC30 amp. The pedals, it's a lot of pedals. I love Moog pedals, so I have the Moog 104M delay. That's my delay of choice for everything. A lot of other things. I do a lot of loops, so I have the TC double looper. What else? We have a bass, Hofner bass, and that's pretty much the basics of it. Favorite man we've had in. We're still exploring because we're actually pretty new still, like going out there.
We're just born.
Honestly, yeah.
When it comes to playing out.
When it comes to playing,
I do like the bridge a lot.
the bridge. The
Oh,
bridge
that's
has been
true.
fun.
Cool.
Ooh.
Actually, a pretty great place.
It's like
to play
home.
at.
It
very
is homey. Well, you know, at Churchill's, every time we play there, it just feels nice. Even like, you know, every night is different there, but it just feels like
Feels
like
familiar.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, still exploring. Still exploring.
I mean, for me right now, I know I mentioned Gramps, but also the Fillmore is pretty nice. And I think anyone would want to play Madison Square Garden if they could. But as of now, the Fillmore would be a good step. So, my opinion.
Yeah, like I'm pretty corny and say CBGB's the history. A lot of artists really like Television, Blondie, and Ramones and stuff came out of there. So yeah.
I was gonna say the Royal Albert Hall. That's kind of one, but I would like to play a big cathedral. Just get the massive reverb, natural reverb, and I don't know, natural acoustics would be